Okay. Winners semifinals. Here we go. We got PinkSpinner versus BOUT2PUKE. BOUT2PUKE going with a GTR. PinkSpinner goes with the PinkSpinner form. I don't know what to call it. This chain form is definitely nothing like I've seen ever. And despite all the flaws that I notice in it every time, it just somehow manages to just work every time.
So fascinating to watch PinkSpinner build.
Just the chains just seem so messy, and then it just all works out. BOUT2PUKE with a much cleaner chain here, though. He's able to completely outchain PinkSpinner. PinkSpinner going with an early attack here. BOUT2PUKE is completely fine as they are still able to get their yellow and their GTR working. Decides to go for a rush. Definitely a good decision here. I mean, PinkSpinner has to abandon their transition to get their chain off. Oh, that tail is nice. It's not... Oh no, never mind. That was enough to neutralize and send some garbage back. Now BOUT2PUKE is put in a bad spot here. He's gonna dig with a 2-chain here. Is able to... Ooh, definitely could have gotten a little more powerful harassment there. But the small harassment here definitely puts some big damage onto PinkSpinner. And use that to their advantage. Attacks the big chain that PinkSpinner just can't match up to. PinkSpinner making them look like they almost got an all clear there. Everything seemed to be lining up, but I'm not sure if the red would have connected. PinkSpinner deciding to not go forward after that 1 chain. Decides to set off their full chain. BOUT2PUKE's chain is still in a pretty good spot here. Goes for their chain. PinkSpinner with a power 8. A 9? Oh, no, that's a 10 chain. 10 chains, definitely a lot more powerful than a power 8. BOUT2PUKE gets a simple, small attack into an out chain. PinkSpinner definitely needs to, like... BOUT2PUKE's attacks, they're definitely backing down too fast and choosing to set off their full chain when BOUT2PUKE just tends to outchain. PinkSpinner taking some attacks here though. Not undiggable though. Oh no, but that one piece of garbage there still manages to... They definitely still have that accessible, but losing their extension there, the chain was just too weak there to work. PinkSpinner takes a little harassment victory there. Seems like BOUT2PUKE's struggling a bit with their tail. Definitely spent a lot of time on that. I was only just now getting to their extension. Just some little 1 chain back and forth going on right now. BOUT2PUKE chooses to not take a 2 chain, but has their chain cut. On the PinkSpinner, does not have any path towards their chain ready and sets off something. This wasn't enough to match even BOUT2PUKE's cut. BOUT2PUKE thinking about their chain a lot here. It's definitely paying off right now. I mean, they're really speeding up here with this transition, or these extensions. It's definitely looking to set off their chain as fast as they can, it looks like. They're stacking up their colors since their transition just wasn't very accessible. Both players setting off their chains at the same time. PinkSpinner's chain cuts here. PinkSpinner in the last hope of desperation. Grabs his purples there, but it just isn't enough. BOUT2PUKE with a strong lead here has definitely been consistently outchaining PinkSpinner. But PinkSpinner has also been making some chaining mistakes. I've noticed a few cuts happening. Yeah, I notice PinkSpinner's chain cuts. If you look at how those greens work, that does not work out. The greens are gonna cut and the sandwich won't work.
Oh, I see.
Oh, never mind. I misjudged
no,
that. A little miscalculation on my end. I tried to get a little ahead. PinkSpinner having a 10 versus an 8 is definitely gonna outchain BOUT2PUKE there. From what I thought was I really thought that would cut. I was really focused on that. I didn't notice the reds were tall enough to make it... Just didn't make them connect. This seems like an opportunity to work on my observation skills. Ooh, isn't able to get the scaffold there. Needed one more Puyo there to scaffold into the ghost layer. BOUT2PUKE making this match point. It seems like BOUT2PUKE's chain back there cut, but they also could have done an attack like that on purpose, seeing how high PinkSpinner was on the board. PinkSpinner definitely struggling right now. That placing that green there instead of down on directly on the other green, it's just gonna make that transition rough. And yeah, BOUT2PUKE just rushes that and takes out PinkSpinner. Some good attacks from BOUT2PUKE, some good chains too. Good games, well played.